just about timed that perfectly.
They're the sort of shots that you just stand and admire. Gets onto the back foot and rolls the...
Into the gap. Nice shot.
Bowler!
A couple on offer here.
White there.
Super shot.
That shot brings up the half-century. Beautiful batting display, very solid. I think this is just the start.
Whiting.
Finds the fielder with that shot.
No interest in that one from the batter. Scott will be wanting to hone in on a better line and length to make them play next time. With the changes in the field, the captain looks to be going for a more balanced approach.
Great shot through the gap.
That went all the way up toward the grandstand for 4, driven away nicely.
Tried for something a bit different the last ball. The captain shouldn't mind that. If they get it right, they might just get the wicket. The whole team goes up for that one. They feel pretty confident about this. Mullaney from the right-arm pace bowler is coming into the attack from the university end.
Wait.
Quick onto that in the infield.
No runs on that occasion. Got into position nicely, just too early on the shot and couldn't find a gap. A bit of a change-up in the field now.
Waiting.
Good piece of fielding to stop some runs. Too good. Not sure anyone is going to cut that off.
Oh, didn't time that at all, but managed to get it away to the boundary.
Wait.
I like this field choice. A good move, I'd say.
Edge. Unplayable.
Well left. There are two kinds of leaves in cricket, and that is a good one, which sees the ball sail through to the keeper. Kane watched it closely and let that go through to the keeper. A bit lucky, that's just sailed through to the keeper. No interest on that occasion to play at the ball.
Catch it!
Absolutely nailed it.
All the way, got it right out of the middle.
You can see how good this pitch can be for batting. You want the player coming forward, but it's a tight margin. Only a touch full and put away.
A little bit of wobble on that ball, as it's safely taken by the keeper. Not enough on it to entice a shot, though.
Scott has had a...
Wedding!
collects that one, simple as you like, inside the ring.
Yep.
Massive edge. A good contest here at the moment. 4 off the last ball, and it'll be interesting to see how the bowler can respond.
We're on.
Brilliant diving stop.
It was a good comeback after that boundary last ball.
Nice solid defensive shot.
The captain making some adjustments to the field here.
Got right in behind it.
Yep.
Umpire signals wide, such a poor delivery. Really need to work out what actually went wrong there.
Misses everything.
Yeah, good bowling.
That's wild. Nothing elegant about that shot. Just not timing it at all.
Bowler is confident on this one.
Waiting.
Great shot.
Wait.
Big appeal. Scott with the ball in hand again.
The captain is going with the medium pacer.
Yes.
Well played. Capitalised on the loose delivery on the leg side.
You can't fault the bowling. Sometimes your opponent is just too good. Wonderful front foot shot, and there was no point chasing that.
Waiting.
Thought it got past them, but a fantastic dive to cut it off. Poor shot. Really lucky.
That was very close to clipping the top of the stumps. Played down the complete wrong line there.
Bold! Disturbs the furniture.
That's number 9 down. The bowling's been good so far. The 10th shouldn't be too long in coming, you'd think.
And with that wicket, we'll see a change out in the middle. Latham, whose first task is getting themselves settled. Really good over. Takes a wicket, keeps it tight. Somehow they've got to find the boundaries. Mullaney back on now.
White armour is coming into the attack.
A bit of shape on the ball as they let it go through. Tailed just a little at the end as it went through to the keeper.
Wait.
Couldn't get it through the field.
Waiting.
Just threw the shot too early. Well left. There are two kinds of leaves in cricket. This is a good one, which sees the ball sail through to the keeper, and not one that's going to rattle the stumps. Obviously didn't like the look of that one, and just ignored it. A bit lucky, that's just sailed through to the keeper.
Yeah.
No pressure as they've found a gap.
Good running, just finding the gap, and that allows for rotation of the strike and keeps the pressure on the bowlers.
Good bowling, kept it nice and tight, and made it hard to score runs.
Waiting.
Just can't seem to get the ball away. That's the third dot.
Yes.
Keeper!
There'll be one run here for them.
Tucked it nicely into the gap. Pick up a single, rotate the strike. You can understand why on that line they thought it was safe to let it straight through to the keeper.
Wow! How did that miss?
Well, it's beaten them entirely. The only other thing it could have done was knock over the stumps.
End of the over. A good one in terms of keeping the batters quiet. Just needed to take a wicket to make it an excellent one.
Waiting.
Doesn't beat the infield. Solid defence, very compact.
Still honing in on their lines. The batter happy to let it go through.
Wait on.
A little late on that. No runs scored.
Yeah, yeah.
Good running. Just finding the gap, and that allows for rotation of the strike. Keep the pressure up on the bowlers.
That's the end of a very good over. Good pressure being put on the batters.
Yep.
Can't get that outside the ring field.
Got forward well and was able to drive the ball. A lovely shot and good running.
Right there. Waiting. Wait there.
Really good shot there. Confident appeal. Could it be?
Yeah, yeah.
Keeper!
Just pivoted onto the back foot, so easily done to knock it behind square. No interest in that one from the batter. Mullaney will be wanting to hone in on a better line and length to make them play next time. Nice running between the wickets, clipping the pads, not the bat though.
Finds the fielder with that shot. Well, that was another good over. You can see the frustration growing on the batters.
14 for 9.
Wow, that's missed the lot.
Oh, didn't get the feet moving, played down the wrong line, threw the hands at it, got nothing on the ball.
Drives and misses everything.
Scott with a superb delivery, got them trying to drive, but messing everything up.
Yes! Keeper!
Well, that's an example of good running. Should always be on the lookout for runs in this format.
Quick onto that in the infield.
No runs on that occasion. Got into position nicely, just too early on the shot and couldn't find a gap.
Yep.
Picks the gap perfectly.
That was a beautiful shot. Rocks onto the back foot and stabs the ball away. Fielders had no chance. Well left. There are two kinds of leaves in cricket, and that is a good one, which sees the ball sail through to the keeper and not rattle the stumps.
That sees the completion of the over. A good one too. Not many opportunities to score.
Wait there. Yes!
I don't think there was any bat on that as they come through for the single.
Yeah, yeah.
A little flick of the wrist to get it round the corner for an easy run.
End of the over, and again it's a good one for the bowling side, not letting batters build any momentum. Scott from the press box end.
Yes.
Thick edge.
Keeper. Waiting.
Collects that one, simple as you like, inside the ring.
Yes, yes.
Exquisitely done on the front foot. A gorgeous looking drive. Could have been worth more.
Waiting.
Maybe they didn't pick it up. Very late on the shot.
Gee, they're bowling well at the moment. They complete another very good over.
A bit lucky, that's just sailed through to the keeper. Maybe they didn't pick that up. Very late on the shot.
Brilliant diving stop.
Just can't seem to get the ball away. That's the third dot ball. A little bit of wobble on that ball, as it's safely taken by the keeper. Not enough on it to entice a shot, though.
Not the ideal way of handling that ball.
Yes.
Reed did very nicely out there on the boundary.
Got it behind square on the leg side. Swiveled and pulled away. Didn't get all of it, though, I don't think.
Mullaney ends what has been a tidy over. Just needed to top it off with a wicket. Hickman, the left-arm unorthodox bowler, is coming into the attack from the press box end.
Waiting.
Good shot. It's found the gap.
Had all the time in the world to get in position to play that ball. Timed it nicely for 4 runs. A little late on that, no run scored.
Right there.
Cuts that off well in the infield. Nice solid defensive shot.
Negated the spin well there, got nicely on top of the bounce.
Some well-targeted bowling in that over. Certainly something to build on. Scott coming on, obviously hoping the pace will cause some trouble. Good piece of fielding to stop some runs.
Yes.
Great shot, great timing.
Everything was right about it. The footwork to get back and then the bat coming through the ball beautifully.
Got right in behind it.
It was a good comeback after that boundary last ball. A bit of shape on the ball as they let it go through. Tailed just a little at the end as it went through to the keeper.
Scott doing really well to keep the pressure on these two. Another good over of bowling. Beaten on the drive.
Yeah, great
Tried
man.
to get the drive away, but timed it poorly. Lucky to survive.
Good bowling.
Right on top of the spin. Keeps it out well.
Bowler is confident on this one.
Yes, yes.
Great shot through the gap.
Well, you sometimes just have to stop and admire batting like that. Gets onto the front foot early, well timed, and 4 runs.
Big shout. That total just means the bowlers have really got to be on their game. Feels a really below par score. We're ready to get this innings underway. There's a huge opportunity with the time left, and with this batting order to build a strong lead and put themselves well ahead in this game.
Yes.
Couldn't get it through the field.
That would have been a very risky single. In the end, a good decision to stay put.
Pressure will definitely be on for the new batter as they take guard. Olsen, I'm sure, will be onto their bowlers to pick up another quick wicket. End of the over. Beautiful bowling that just starts to build pressure on the batters.
5 for 7.
Catch that!
And dropped.
Wait. Yep.
That's a boundary save for sure.
And they're away and nicely off the mark.
I'd like to see them aim for the top of off now. As a bowler, you've got to make them play on your terms.
Yes!
Keeper!
That's what happens if you stray a little down the leg side. Makes it easy to just glance the ball off the pads and score easy runs.
Allens, the spinner, coming into the attack.
The spinner coming on to bowl.
Effortless. A gift, really. Floated it up there and dealt with.
Found the gap with ease. Wasn't the worst ball you'll see, but it still raced to the rope.
Boundary off the last ball. What's to come off this delivery, I wonder? Misses everything.
Well,
That's wild. Nothing elegant about that shot. Just not timing it at all. It's poor play.
Can't get that outside the ring field.
Just can't seem to get the ball away. That's the third dot.
Wait.
That stop. Great catch.
Another one. 8 wickets gone. You feel it's just a matter of time now. A few decent deliveries could see the end.
A big opportunity. They've worked hard in recent week. After batting well in the first and building a reasonable, if not stunning, score, it's time to really concentrate and try on a deteriorating pitch to score good runs.
we're on.
They've picked the gap. Perfect timing. Poor shot. Really lucky.
Great night.
Beaten by sheer pace. Had that been on target, that could very well have been the wicket.
There'll be one run here for them.
Olsen gets off the mark. A bit lucky, that's just sailed through to the keeper. Had to pull off the big dive to save some certain runs. Did it very well, did the keeper.
The over comes to an end. Not many runs come.
Yeah.
Bowler!
If that had been thrown to the other end, I think you'd be looking at another wicket for sure.
Waiting.
Just threw the shot too early.
Yes.
Into the gap. Nice shot.
It just looks so easy. Gets onto the front foot and eases through the ball. They can just stand and admire that shot.
Always difficult to focus after what happened last ball, but you just got to stay positive and believe the wicket will come.
That was a good comeback after the boundary last ball.
Waiting.
Finds the fielder with that shot. Solid defence, very compact. Quick onto that in the infield. Well, that was another good over. You can see the... Drives and misses everything.
Bowling.
I'd say it was the right shot to choose, but it was just timed badly. Just couldn't get the drive away.
Yep.
Edged, there's no one there. Could go down to the boundary. A boundary off the last ball. Is it a sign they're trying to push the run rate?
Wait.
Doesn't beat the infield.
Just threw the shot too early.
Waiting.
No runs on that occasion, got into position nicely, just too early on the shot. Couldn't find a gap.
Yes.
That's great fielding. That ball was flying.
Really raced between the wickets after it was clipped away nicely behind square. You can understand why on that line they thought it was safe to let it straight through to the keeper.
Scott has really kept...
Waiting.
Thought it got past them, but a fantastic dive to cut it off.
Wait on. Yep.
Strokes it languidly away to the fence. A lovely shot.
You could see by how it whistled away to the boundary just how sweetly this was timed.
Do they go full? Do they go short? A lot to ponder after the boundary.
Yes.
Does very well to get quickly across to that one.
Obviously didn't like the look of that one and just ignored it. Well left. There are two kinds of leaves in cricket. This is a good one, which sees the ball sail through.
The right-arm medium bowler is coming into the attack from the press box end.
No interest on that occasion to play at the ball.
Wait on. Yep.
You can't fault the bowling. Sometimes your opponent is just too good. Wonderful front foot shot, and there was no point chasing that.
Don't need to do anything special. Line and length is the key.
Olsen watched it closely and let that go through to the keeper.
Scott has had a pretty good over. Just needed a bit more luck to find a wicket. Scott from the press box end.
Yep.
Very quick out there, managing to stop it and preventing 4 runs. No pressure as they've found a gap.
Yep.
The whole team goes up for that one. They feel pretty confident about this.
We're
Brilliant
there.
diving stop.
No runs on that occasion. Got into position nicely, just too early on the shot and couldn't find a gap.